Good day, Methodist Dave here, professional theologian and Bible teacher with our daily devotional for Saturday, February 28th. It's the last day of the month. We come to our end of going through Proverbs. We're not going to get 29, 30, and 31. Read those on your own. It won't take you longer than 10 minutes to read those three chapters. They're very short, very easy to read, so please read them for yourself. You're supposed to read the whole chapter every month, Remember that. Read the whole chapter every month. Every day, read the chapter for the day. And those extra three chapters will only take you about 10 minutes. But we'll start back at chapter 1 tomorrow for March 1st. In the meantime, let us go to our text today. When a country is rebellious, it has many princes, but by someone who is discerning and knowledgeable, order is maintained. There are any number of braying donkeys in the news, on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere social media can be found, Lemonade, all these other platforms, who all think they know best how to run the country, and most of them haven't the slightest idea. One is in control of New York City right now and has no idea how to do it, and is already gone back on several promises that he made, and perhaps many New Yorkers are a little sick of their decision, but you elected someone who didn't know how to run anything, to run a city, and now you're surprised he doesn't know what he's doing. What did you expect would happen? What did you think was going to happen? That's the problem. We don't elect people who know what they're doing. See, our forefathers thought that's what we would do. And in order to protect that, they restricted voting to people who owned land, people who had a stake in the country. If you didn't have property, you couldn't vote. Most people don't realize that voting was highly restricted. Only men and only landowners could vote. It was later that we allowed non-landowners to vote, and then finally women got the vote. But they assumed that we would elect people who knew what they were doing and who had the best interest of the country at heart. And immediately we devolved into a two-party system. They warned us not to do that. But we developed a two-party system, and it became so us against them that we no longer elect wise and discerning people, but we elect people who can get elected. They don't necessarily qualified, but they're electable. They look good. They sound good. Who knows that they have no idea? Who cares if they have no idea what they're doing? Because getting your party in power was more important. So many people today think of themselves as experts. There is no shortage of experts on TikTok here. And I don't pretend to be an expert. I'm just a fellow with an opinion. Remember that. Everybody has an opinion. Doesn't mean we're all valid. But the fact of the matter is that unless you elect people who are wise and discerning, then your country will be in an economic, financial, social, and geopolitical mess. Don't look for don't listen to the princes, the braying donkeys. Find yourself leaders who are wise and discerning. They may not appear as electable, but try to support them, no matter what party they belong to. People who have the best interest of this country at heart and not the interest of their party. Do that, things will go better. Keep doing what you've been doing. You deserve what you get. If you've got a question about this or any other subject, drop me an email, methodistdave@gmail.com. I'll do my best to answer your question. And please don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Until tomorrow, please be good to each other.